AIO for being upset that my MIL planned and scheduled hair appointments for my son without including me. I, 40s F, am a licensed hairstylist and have been doing hair for over 20 years. I also do my family's hair, cuts, color, styling, everything. My 15-year-old son has longer curly hair and recently has been learning how to style it. I've always cut his hair, and he has told me he likes how I do it. Without talking to me, my MIL reached out to my husband and planned an appointment at a curly hair salon so my son could be taught how to style and take care of his hair. I wasn't aware of any of this until my son came to me and said, "Did you know I have an appointment? I don't really want anyone else doing my hair. I like how you do it." I told him I didn't know about the appointment, but that he should still go, because I didn't want him caught in the middle. Later that day, I found out there was also a barber appointment scheduled beforehand, so he could get a haircut before the salon appointment. Again, I had no idea either appointment had been made. For me, this wasn't just about the hair. I'm his mom. I'm a hairstylist, and I felt completely excluded from something that directly involved both my child and my profession. If my son had come to me and said he wanted someone else to cut or teach him his hair, I would have respected that. But he never asked for these appointments and actually told me he didn't want anyone else doing his hair. When I told my husband why this hurt me, he said I was being too sensitive, making it about myself and overreacting. He said his mom is a grown woman and doesn't need to ask me or tell me anything. She can go through him if she wants. He also said the appointments were happening whether I liked it or not. I'm honestly less upset about the appointments themselves than I am that no one thought to include me in the conversation, and that my husband couldn't understand why I felt hurt. I wasn't asking him to criticize his mom. I just wanted him to understand why I felt sidelined and overlooked. AIO for feeling hurt and excluded by how this was handled. 1. Nor your husband is a problem. He was dismissive to you and to your son by saying the appointments were happening anyway. His mother has no authority to make hair apps for your son. I wish you told them no and didn't make your son go. 2. You tell Graham he doesn't want to go. That bitch is undermining you. 3. WTF? When I told my husband why this hurt me, he said I was being too sensitive, making it about myself and overreacting. He said his mom is a grown woman and doesn't need to ask me or tell me anything. She can go through him if she wants. He also said the appointments were happening whether I liked it or not. Tell him he is not going to like what comes next, including him sleeping on the couch for the foreseeable future. 4. Yeah. No. Nor at all. Your husband was an absolute twat waffle in this situation. You are below his mother in his head. You aren't seen as equal or a partner. Makes me wonder what else he and Mill have done behind our back she didn't have to tell you about. The "you're being too sensitive" is, how dare you call me out on my shitty behavior and feel bad that I am treating you poorly. 5. Is this new, or is your husband always dismissive and partial to his mother? Nor,